You probably don't need another reason to hate Houston's pesky mosquito population, but we've got one for you, and it's serious. Dengue fever. Fox 26's Randy Wallace is in the newsroom to tell us about the comeback here in the Bayou City. Randy?
Don, you don't hear much about dengue fever because it hasn't been an issue in the United States since the 1950s. But a recent study shows in the last decade, the tropical disease has reared its ugly head in Hawaii, Florida, and in our own backyard. Not only does Houston have the kind of mosquitoes that carry West Nile virus, we also have Asian tiger mosquitoes, the ones that carry dengue fever.
And those are the ones that are out during the day, very aggressive day feeder mosquitoes, the ones that chase you to your car here in Houston. We all are very familiar with them.
Throw in Houston's dense population that includes frequent travelers to Latin American countries, and the just released findings make a lot of sense. The Baylor College of Medicine rechecked banked samples taken between 2003 and 2005, which tested negative for West Nile virus.
Why don't we just go back and look at those samples just to see if any of them could possibly be dengue instead?
Sure enough, that's what researchers say they found. From 2003 alone, 47 of the samples tested positive for dengue fever.
Clinically, they met what we would think of as the case definition, a classic case definition for dengue fever.
A high fever, severe headaches.
Somebody hitting a hammer against your head kind of headache.
A rash and achy bones and joints.
They call it breakbone fever for a reason, because people feel like their bones are breaking. It's a very severe viral illness.
20% of people who get dengue fever have no symptoms, while the other 80% will spend a week or two probably wishing they were dead.
A very small percentage of people can get incredibly sick and get what's called dengue hemorrhagic fever. And with hemorrhagic fever, of course, that puts them at higher risk for death.
The study, researchers say, showed there was an epidemic of dengue fever here in 2003. 2 of the known 47 victims died from it.
The only way you can prevent any of these diseases is protecting yourself against mosquitoes.
Now, need those symptoms again? You'll find a list of them on my Facebook page. Remember, the majority of people won't die from it, but you'll feel like you are for a week or two. The study has prompted Harris County officials to now be on the lookout for dengue fever. Physicians will be educated on how to recognize it, and areas where people test positive for it will be sprayed by mosquito control.